This one I'm really excited. Probably one of the 3 highlights of the auction, the Messel armored lizard or crocodile.
What we know of crocodiles when we look at them is that they look ancient, and the lineage of crocodiles originated before dinosaurs, so they've seen everything and they're still around. I mean, this is just a beautiful specimen where you can see all of the bones.
But what I think is very interesting is the way they're formed, just by a very silica-rich groundwater pouring through the sand, and therefore it has such dynamic and fluid shapes, and this is a spectacular example of such.
It's a piece of Mars, unbelievable. Why we are sure that it's coming from Mars? The final proof was given by NASA, because they have flown a rover on Mars. They have found that the composition of the isotopes of the atmosphere is the same as the gases that are trapped in these stones.
So this one is especially wonderful because many of those are originating from Russia, but this one is actually from Alaska.
From a scientific point of view, as opposed to a dinosaur, this is still the real thing, so we can get many more data points out of this. There have been people looking at the season, what was it eating in the summer, what was it eating in the winter, was it eating more grass, was it eating more shrubs. So, I mean, this is a giant archive of maybe 100 years of life in the Alaskan tundra 20,000 years ago.
Through that door, astronauts entered into the rocket and flew to space on their mission to the ISS.
This is an original used part of a Soyuz rocket engine.
This rocket engine incorporates the power and the energy of that rocket, which is actually 4.5 megatons of thrust, which is almost as much as a small nuclear bomb.
One of the most iconic dinosaurs as well, next to the T-Rex. The surface of the bone is fantastic. You can see all the details. You can see even the little holes where there were blood vessels or ligaments and stuff like that. So this is very nice.
Yes.
It's so beautifully preserved.
Yeah, I heard it's really exceedingly rare,
Yeah.
Especially compared to Triceratops, to find like a young skull with so much original bone still there.
Yeah, and I think also a juvenile dinosaur, the bones haven't grown together, so there were suture lines in between the parts.
Okay.
And they fall apart much more easily than the adult dinosaur bones.
Okay. So all over, a really nice specimen.
It's a beautiful piece.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for helping us here.
You're welcome.